Good evening. Anthony Miller, Project Manager with the Special Districts Division within the Public Works Department, presenting Agreement 324-00238 with Mariposa Landscapes Incorporated for landscape maintenance services within Community Facilities District Number 2. Recommendation: that the Public Works and Transportation Committee recommend that the City Council approve and authorize the mayor to execute an agreement with Mariposa Landscapes Incorporated for landscape maintenance services within Community Facilities District Number 2 in the amount not to exceed $1,564,500 for the maximum 5-year term ending December 31st, 2024, after which the agreement may be extended for 4 additional 1-year terms with a fully extended final term ending on December 31st, 2028. Recommendation for the City Council: that the City Council approve and authorize the mayor to execute an agreement with Mariposa Landscapes Incorporated for landscape maintenance services within Community Facilities District Number 2 in the amount not to exceed $1,564,500 for the maximum 5-year term of the agreement, with an initial term of 12 months ending December 31st, 2024, after which the agreement may be extended for 4 additional 1-year terms with a fully extended term ending on December 31st, 2028. This is a map of special districts within the city of Oxnard. Background: the Special Districts Division of the Public Works Department is responsible for the maintenance, operation, and administration of the city's 50 special districts, including Community Facilities District Number 2, CFD2, or Westport. Each of these special districts have specific individual authorized services and improvements, including, but not limited to, park landscapes, open spaces, parkways, medians, and other public improvements, and recreation and park amenities such as picnic shelters, restrooms, arbors, and fountains. Properties within these districts are charged an annual parcel charge for the purposes of maintaining these and other authorized services and improvements. Since 2019, Garcia's Landscape Maintenance Incorporated has provided landscape maintenance services to CFD2. CFD2 was established in 2000 with the approval of the property owners to pay for the cost and expense of providing certain public services throughout the Westport development, which includes, but is not limited to, the maintenance of parks, parkways, and open spaces, and the waterways within and adjoining the CFD and the harbor. CFD2 is part of 4 waterways districts that are located around the Channel Islands Harbor and directly managed by a project manager and 2 landscape maintenance inspectors. This agreement for landscape maintenance services will provide services within CFD2 at the service level and frequency that is specified in the agreement. The services include trash pickup, mowing, weeding, maintenance of all plant material and ground cover, application of fertilizer, pesticides, and herbicides, removal of graffiti, and servicing park improvements. The landscape contractor is to furnish all labor, materials, supplies, and equipment to complete the work as required by this agreement. Currently, Westport is maintained at a service level A. This service level is anticipated to remain at this level outside of changes in funding levels or input from the community. In order to maintain the selected level of service and ensure quality performance, division staff will meet with the contractor on a monthly basis to review their performance. Any failures to provide services that are not addressed in a timely and professional manner will result in a penalty for each occurrence against the contractor's monthly invoice. The Purchasing Department released a request for bid RFB PW 24-26 for Landscape Maintenance - Community Facility District 4 Westport on August 29, 2023, with a bid due date of September 20th, 2023. The text CFD4 was incorrectly used within the title of the solicitation. However, all supporting documentation within the bid package and maps of service areas specifically stated CFD2 as the area that was being bid. All bidders who attended the job walk on September 6th were reminded of this and directed to review the solicitation materials. No questions regarding the error in the title were received. The RFB PW 24-26 received a total of 5 bids from the following contractors: Mariposa Landscapes Incorporated, SGD Enterprises, doing business as 4 Seasons Landscaping, Garcia's Landscaping Maintenance Incorporated, JAS Landscape LLC, and American Heritage Landscape. Each bid was evaluated based on the total cost of service for all service levels aggregate on an annual basis. As needed, as required, and additional regular services prices were included as a one-time expense. These prices were compiled into a total bid price, which was then used to determine the lowest bidder. Therefore, the actual annual cost of the lowest bid will be less than the aggregate total. Total bid price aggregate. Mariposa Landscapes Incorporated, $967,237. SGD, doing business as Four Seasons Landscaping, $1,210,177. Garcia's Landscape Maintenance Incorporated, $2,600,177. JAS Landscaping, $5,268,478. American Heritage Landscaping, $44,245,878. After initial review, staff identified challenges in comparing the bids, and the 5 companies were issued a request for clarification, RFC, and an updated rate sheet to utilize with a due date of September 26, 2023. An additional review was conducted with the determination of Mariposa Landscapes Incorporated to be the lowest responsive bidder pursuant to the process outlined in the Oxnard Municipal Code. Staff has confirmed that Mariposa Landscapes Incorporated meets all required city contractual provisions, including possession of a city business tax certificate, insurance certificates, and corporate filing with the California Secretary of State. Based upon the available information and research performed to date, staff believes that the contractor is capable of satisfactorily providing the necessary services. Financial impact. The total cost of this agreement, if extended to its maximum allowable term of 5 years, shall not exceed $1,564,500. Increases to the contract price may be requested by the contractor and cannot exceed a 3% increase year over year. Any increase requested must be substantiated with supporting documentation such as increases in materials pricing, CPI increases, or other cost increases. The city reserves the right to request price reductions. Any change in pricing must be requested in writing and that must be agreed to by both city and contractor prior to the changes taking effect. Prices may be adjusted per the language in the agreement on an annual basis after the initial 12-month term. The estimated spending plan in fiscal year 2023-24 is $141,500, commencing January 1st, 2024. Sufficient funds are included in the adopted fiscal year 2023-24 operating budget, and subsequent fiscal years will be requested through the annual budget process. This agreement will be funded in its entirety from the professional services account of CFD2 60203801 53200. Questions?